Come and join me discover the beauty of Misamis Oriental.
When we're fast and die young, I'm outcast, you're pariah. Baby, you're my XOXO. That's my MO. Big mansions and fast cars, all action, like a superstar. Baby, you're my XOXO. How do hear your heartbeat sing the song? Feel your heartbeat like my own. Hear your heartbeat sing the song. You're never gonna fade away. Sing along, sing.
Come and join me discover the beauty of Misamis Oriental. Magandang buhay, tourists! I know that some of you are excited already, so I won't make it that long. I'm Yesha Mae Bitong, or you can call me Ate Yesha, your assigned tour guide for today. And also, I'd like to introduce to you our assigned driver for today, Mr. John. On behalf of Travel and Tours, I'd like to welcome you all in Misamis Oriental. While we are heading to our destination, I'd like to take a minute to familiarize you and discuss some brief safety precautions. First, I ask that you remain seated until we reach our first destination. Second, always follow the itinerary that is given to you. Third, never leave your things unattended to avoid unnecessary loss. Lastly, never forget our bus number, which is number 7. Misamis Oriental is a province in the Philippines situated in the northern Mindanao region, occupying the northern central section of Mindanao. The province has a land area of 3,131.52 square kilometers or 1,209.9 square miles. Its population, as determined by the 2020 census, was 956,900. This represented 19.5% of the total population of the northern Mindanao region, 3.64% of the overall population of the Mindanao Island Group, or 88% of the entire population of the Philippines. Based on these figures, the population density is computed at 306 inhabitants per square kilometer or 791 inhabitants per square mile. Misamis Oriental has 23 municipalities and 2 cities. The total number of barangays in the province is 424. The city of Cagayan de Oro serves as the provincial capital, although it is administratively independent due to its distinction as a highly urbanized city. And now we are heading to our first destination, which is the Plaza Divisoria. Plaza Divisoria was originally built as a firewall. A huge fire broke out in 1901 and engulfed most of the town buildings. It was then that the local community decided to build a dividing parallel space to cut the fire short in engulfing entire communities, before it became a park and center of commerce and trade. Plaza Divisoria locates most of the city's memorials, monuments, and statues of Jose P. Rizal, Andres Bonifacio, the President Ramon Magsaysay, and the former Mayor Justiniano Borja. It also houses the remains of soldiers, which serves as a memorial for the fallen Cagayanons who fought during the Philippine-American War. Our next destination is the Museum of Three Cultures. The Capital University Museum of Three Cultures exhibit and preserve the cultural, historical, and significant artifacts of the dominant cultures of northern Mindanao, namely the lowland migrants, the indigenous people, and Muslim Maranao. The Muslim envisions educating the public to understand and appreciate the diversity of culture and arts. Next is the Mapawa Nature Park. Mapawa Nature Park is an extensive land prolific with magnificent waterfalls, captivating views, and exciting activities, all nestled up in the forest park located in Barangay Cugman in Cagayan de Oro City. It offers an unwinding environment for those seeking peace and solitude, well as a site for kids and kids at heart's adventure. The park does not only offer relaxing and alluring sceneries but also lets out your sense of adventure. You can enjoy a zip line course, horseback riding along the mountainside, canyoneering, enjoy the heights while cliff jumping, water slide, and of course, get to know more of nature and forest and river trekking. Visitors are also allowed to have an overnight stay on the park camping grounds. So bring your tents with you and enjoy the night with your friends, family, and loved ones. The Mapao Nature Park is one way of enjoying nature without having to go out of your city. You can relax and enjoy what life has yet to offer. Have a peace of mind and savor a great time for you and your loved ones in an adventure like no other. Our next destination is the Makahambus Cave. Makahambus Cave is a scenic tourism attraction that anchors on the Battle of Makahambus on June 4, 1900s. This is a significant point in Philippine history as it is regarded as the very first victory of the Filipinos against the Americans at the turn of the 20th century. A marker of the National Historical Institute is placed at the entrance of the cave to commemorate the bravery of Cagayanots. Tourists come here not only to be in the presence of the setting of one of the Philippines' most historic victories but also to take in the breathtaking view of the Cagayan River which flows below the cavern or to observe the formations and bat colonies that rest inside the historic cave. Next is the Garden of Malasag Ecotourism. The Gardens of Malasag Ecotourism Village is a 2.2-hectare diversified biosanctuary on the rolling terrain of Sitio Cugman watershed in Cagayan de Oro City. Nestled within the slopes of Cugman watershed in Cagayan de Oro is a cultural domain of natural wonders. With breathtaking view of the Makahalar Bay, the Gardens of Malasag Ecotourism Village offers a colorful glimpse of the wildlife habitat and eco-community rolled into one. Next is the Tiklas Falls. Tiklas Falls is one of the best spots you shouldn't skip when you're in Misamis Oriental. The waterfall is located in Barangay Lawit, Ginoog City. The location of the falls was developed by the city government into an ecotourism park. The park is well managed by the local government. The road from entrance going to the resort park is paved, garbage-free, and sides were planted with different ornamental and non-ornamental floral. Fronting the falls is a public swimming pool and cottages. There is a concrete bridge going to the park where you can see the perfect drop of the waterfalls and take photographs. Next is the Limcat Kai Center. Limcat Kai Center is an expansive shopping center in Cagayan de Oro, Philippines. By the locals as Ketkai, it is owned and developed by Limcat Kai Sons Incorporated, the largest factory and business district developer in the city. Located in the city's central business district, particularly within the mixed use of 40-hectare Limcat Kai Center in Lapasan, the sprawling two-story mall has over 500 diversified tenants, offering a complementary mix of internationally and nationally recognized stores, local boutique shops, fast food chains, and specialty fine dining restaurants. It also offers a complete range of facilities including 4 modern movie theaters, food courts, entertainment and daycare centers, spas, and clinics. The first McDonald's and Jollibee store in Visayas and Mindanao opened here, as well as the first Marks and Spencer store in Mindanao. The first Robinsons Mall in Mindanao. Robinsons Cagayan de Oro is also located inside the mall complex. Limcat Kai Center also has a mass every Sunday at Our Lady of Manawag Church. The mall is estimated to have more than 135,000 gross floor area exclusive for recent expansions. The St. Augustine's Metropolitan Church. One of the most prominent and recognizable structures in Cagayan de Oro City is the St. Augustine's Municipality. Charot. Okay lang makita ka, Joy, kasi aalisin ko ng background yan. Ulit nga. Next is the St. Augustine's Metropolitan Church. One of the most prominent and recognizable structure in Cagayan de Oro City is the St. Augustine's Metropolitan Cathedral. It is dedicated to the patron Saint of the city, Saint Augustine's, and is the ecclesia. Wait. Next is the St. Augustine's Metropolitan Church. One of the most prominent and recognizable structures in Cagayan de Oro City is the St. Augustine's Metropolitan Cathedral. It is dedicated to the patron saint of the city, St. Augustine's, and is the ecclesiastical seat of Roman Catholic Archdiocese of Cagayan de Oro. The cathedral has been an important part of the history of Cagayan de Oro since its foundation. This neo-Gothic structure has seen decades of struggles and progress in Cagayan de Oro, and is at the center stage of its major cultural and societal development through the years. Next is the Cantanico Falls. Cantanico Falls is one of the several natural wonders of which Cagayan de Oro is famous. An area of boulders and rock formation through which raging water passes and then falls in a spectacular fashion. Next is the Opal Beach. Only minutes away from the city center lies Opal Beach, or rather a long stretch of land where several smaller beaches sit next to each other. Opal is one of the towns in the province of Misamis Oriental. It has exciting beach resorts and parks for the residents and foreign tourists. Aside from that, it has some interesting spots for people who love to take selfies and groovy pictures. The ambience seems fine and lovely as the sea breeze creates fumes of adventure and fun. That's all, and I hope you enjoy our travel in Misamis Oriental.